Okay. Whew. Well, hello. Hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. Um, it was it was really wonderful. We had lots and lots of people here. We still have lots of people. We have friends that are here and more friends that are coming. It's going to be another exciting week here of holiday celebrating and fun things. So I am really, really looking forward to more fun, exciting things. And I have all my glasses are all over my desk. So I'm looking forward to another week of super fun, exciting things. And I am glad to be back with you. We are in, hey, get out of here. Sorry. I am, many of you know, hey, go on. How very earth conscious I try to be. And I have a box that has biodegradable packing peanuts in it. They're made with potato starch, and my dogs think they're delicious. So I keep trying to go in there to eat them. So, okay. It is an exciting day. We are in the full moon. We are officially in the full moon, transitioned through just in the last couple hours. And this is really exciting because this is a time of us leaving out kind of a very depressing and dark time in the moon cycle of Scorpio with that part of death and rebirth and transformation, but we will still take that with us into Sagittarius season. So this is now going to be actually the moon in Gemini. So we have this full moon in Gemini. I think that's right. Is that right? That's where we are, right? Okay, so we are, that's not right, Gemini. Sagittarius. No, full moon in Gemini. Sorry, I got myself all confused. We're the full moon in Gemini, but we're coming into the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So that's where it was. Sorry, my little brain just went, you know how you sometimes get a brain glitch, like the matrix didn't line up right there? Okay, so this is now a period of time of self-care. It's also going to be a period of time of truth-telling, truth-seeing. People who are, this is a time of getting to know self and being, checking alignment to make sure that we are in alignment with self. And one of the things I think is so important about this time, because we've been talking about this a lot, and is looking at where are you, where do you want to be for next year? How do you want to close out this year of 2023, and how do you want to start? What are the things you're thinking about as you're moving into 2024? I mean, it's crazy, 24, right? So it's a quarter of a century practically since Y2K. So I'm going to grab an animal spirit card and let's just see where we are. I got to tell you, bear has been coming in a lot lately, so we'll see what comes up. But bear spirit reminds us, also self-care. Bear spirit reminds us to stand tall. Bear spirit also reminds us of change. And so we know that even though we're coming out of the Scorpio season, this is still a time of transition. I mean, you just turn on the news and see this is absolutely a time of unrest and a time of transition, and it's very unsettling. It's very unsettling. And the thing that I keep coming back to, because I really would love to tell you some sort of words of comfort, like it's all going to work out and there's going to be peace on earth, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, and I hate saying that because, those of us who know there's more at play, would be, gosh, there's so much that we could do if we would take the mine out of the equation, right? There's so much we could do to heal our world, and I just don't see it going that way right now, and I feel like we are in this time of the voice. We're seeing, people are screaming for freedom, they're screaming for protesting so many different things, and we have the people who are in power, whether legitimately or not. They are holding on to power with all they've got, and they too are screaming. They're screaming, "Look at those guys! Those are the bad guys. Those are the ones to blame." And the people who want more freedom and flexibility, who want to, you know, the freedom to live their life how they want, they're right back in there screaming, look at those guys, those are the bad guys, those are the ones to blame. And so the thing that I want to remind us is we operate in our place of light, and we are asked to stay in a place of love and a place of gratitude, a place of understanding that we can make a difference, but it may or may not be our place to make a difference to millions. It may be our place to make a difference to some. And so for whatever difference that you can make to make the world a little bit better, a little bit more loving place in your corner of it, that's where we're asked to contribute, and that's where we start. So when things start to get a little overwhelming, and they certainly can be, this is something to come back to, is what can I do to make my little corner of the world a more loving, more kind, caring, and gentle place? Okay? So the spirit that we are with is honeybee. So this is the animal spirit that comes in after shuffling all the cards. Honeybee, and it says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. I love it when the cards listen. We talk about stuff, and then the cards come up and say, yep, we heard you. So compassion, forgiveness, staying in that place of gratitude, all of those things are really, really essential right now as we're coming into this end of the year. Oh, excuse me. We're coming into this closing time of the year. Okay, so I have to... Hey, stop. Shh. Sorry, my pups are having a fit about something. All right, we want to find this other thing I wanted to mention. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to mention is, so we know that this is in full moon energy, everything is amped up a bit, right? But this is that time for us to be able to be at the top of the Ferris wheel, to be able to look around and get a better, like, bird's eye view. So the full moon, this is an emotional full moon. I mean, there's a lot of emotion that's going on out there. This is an emotional full moon in Gemini. We're looking for balance. We're looking for forgiveness. We're looking for, emotional management. We're looking for emotional... peace is not the right word. It's not about emotional peace, but it is about contentment. It is about seeking resolution. Thank you. That is the word they're giving me, is resolution. I'm like, we're looking for resolution. And now that may not be like, I have solved that problem with that person. I resolved that conflict. I made up with that person. It may not be that, but it may be, because sometimes it's not possible. And maybe it's not possible right now. It may not be possible. Maybe it's possible later. But to have emotional resolution is understanding where we are, what we've contributed to the situation, and coming to a place of peace in that moment for ourselves. Okay? And so staying grounded during this time of this full moon, because this is an intense full moon. I don't know about you all, but I'm tired. Really tired. The last couple of days, it's just really, really tired. And I know that is partly Mars is in alignment with the sun, and partly we have this full moon. Gemini is, Gemini, we have the twins, so you have these moments of inspiration and energy and a spurt forward, and then you just be like, oh, I gotta rest. So self-care becomes really important in this time as well. Okay, and Yasmin Bolin, the wonderful and fabulous moonologist Yasmin Bolin, says, our mantra for this full moon is, I share kind and loving words with the people in my life and with myself. And so that's going to be a really important mantra for this full moon. I share kind and loving words with the people in my life and with myself. Hello, Suzanne. All the dogs, I wonder, did your dogs hear my dogs barking? Or maybe my dogs heard your dogs? So hello, Ellen. Hello, Belinda. Hello. So we had the honeybee spirit, and honeybee of letting compassion and forgiveness being our top priority. And we're going to move on. And please forgive me for the yawning. I may be a little bit dehydrated, as I think I slept pretty well, but I may be a little bit dehydrated. All right, so we're going to grab some cards for the group and see what's going on there. So I had mentioned before, I think that the bear spirit has been coming in a lot. And so if you are feeling like a change is in order and you're feeling like you're getting your back up a little bit, that, the bears are coming out of hibernation, or they're getting ready for hibernation, and it's time for change. It's time for change. The winter is the time where we do a lot of introspection, and we do a lot of looking inside of what changes do I need to make for myself, so we're ready to blossom again when the light comes back, and with the equinox in the spring. Michelle, we're going to do cards for the collective, and then afterwards we will do individual cards. Yes, so hang in there with me and we will get to you, I promise. So, all right, we're going to, oops. All right. Okay, so we have our first card is what do I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. So when I ask in my head, I always ask, what is it that we as a collective group need to, whoever is here now or who may be coming along to watch the recording, what is it that we need to know right now? And here's card 24. It says time for a nap. And this is the fabulous Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle card deck. So this is time for a nap, and that just cracks me up. So this is reminding us to dream bigger. It's reminding us we are having that time of cocooning, right? We are being kind and gentle to ourselves. We are getting ready for that hibernation. We are looking at where are the things that I want to pull into myself and take a really good look inside. So, right, we put the covers over, so we're not looking out, we're looking in, we're looking inwards and saying, what is it I need to work on? What do I want to create? What do I want to manifest? What am I getting ready to burst forth when spring comes? And we don't have to wait that long, but it's this idea of taking that time for ourselves so that we can retreat into our space and say, okay, where am I going? What am I doing? What do I need to understand better for myself? Getting grounded, right? And I love that it's a little fox that's in there, because the foxes are clever. Fox is such a clever spirit. Let me grab the book and we'll find out more about fox spirit, because fox is such a clever animal. And let's see what fox has to say. Fox, here we go. This is a red fox. Be flexible and adaptable using the resources you have immediately available. Let the fires of passion in your heart be expressed through some creative process. So that is very much about like looking at what is the fire in your heart and what do we want to birth forward when the time comes. So the fox in general is trusting your intuition and your intelligence and your ingenuity are the most useful, more useful right now than confrontation and righteousness. It's better for you to remain in the background and exert influence from that position rather than taking an active leadership role. So this is, again, about pulling back in and saying, okay, what I need to take some time for me. I need to get clear and centered and organized in my own head so that then I can step up into that leadership role and create, release what I'm creating when the time is right. And so right now, this is this time for rest and rejuvenation, this time for pulling into ourselves, getting ready for hibernation, getting ready for that introspection. Okay, so it's not about going to sleep and tuning out. It's very much about introspection. Okay, so looking at what is it that I want to do? Where am I going? Right? And by me, I mean you all. Okay, all of us. Okay, because I'm looking at where I'm going too. All right, So we have, the next one is the yang, okay? And so this is, again, this is going forward. This is going forward with kindness. Hi, Stacy. Going forward with kindness, going forward with compassion, self-care, right? And taking care of look, they're nurturing the fire inside. This is so exciting because this is like that hibernation, that coming inside, getting clear about where we're going and what do we want to be able to nurture that fire, to birth that, to nurture that seed that is growing so that we are are ready to birth that when we come out of that hibernation, we come back into the light. So, and again, that coming back into the light, it's not necessarily about the spring. It is about just coming through this full moon time period, right? This full moon time period that is even just these 48 hours of just coming inside to really get some clarity about how do I want to finish this year? What went well for me this year? What was a struggle for me this year? What things would I do differently this year? And how do I want to use that information to inform how I go forward in the 2024 year? 2024 is an 8-year, and so that's going to have a lot of completion coming, things coming to final chapters and things like that. So this is going to be a great time for us to really look at what was this year and what do we want next year to be. So, all right, I'm going to pull one more, and Loyal Heart. This is card 35. Which is interesting because that's also an 8. So we have 35. This is Loyal Heart, and this is trusting those that are around you, but trusting yourself. Trusting yourself, staying true to yourself. I love how these all fit in together, right? We had the Time for a Nap card, we had the Yang card, and now we have the Loyal Heart. Trusting yourself, trusting your own heart, okay? And looking that you have this heart, and then you have the little door that's in it, and the heart is inside the egg, which is our potential and what we're creating, and then you have trusting yourself and who's with you on your past, yourself and your higher self, right? Or it can be your body and mind and spirit, right? So you have all of this. I love that they've got the little hearts, little hearts. So it's not just about being loyal to others, but you are wanting to be loyal to yourself, your desires, your own intuition, and your own it's not about being self-serving, it's about self-care, about being loyal to your truest desires and your truest heart first, right? All right, so that's where we are at. Okay, so I know it's your favorite time of our time together is that was a little quick one today, I guess. So it's our favorite time is who needs a card? Who needs a card? So I see. If you are ready for a card, just put it in the comments. Hi, I would love a card. Just let me know, because without your permission, I don't come into your energy without permission. So we'll and so Regina came in right at the right time. Hello, Regina. So as I come to you, it's important for you to have whatever your question is, or whatever your question is, just have it in your mind. You don't have to tell anybody. Just have it in your mind, so that the cards are always knowing. The cards are always knowing. So this is Chaos and Conflict, Regina. This is card 33, Chaos and Conflict. But this card comes in upside down, okay? So the card comes in upside down that says the things that you are needing to change is already in motion, and it's a reminder to not resist this. So I'm going to turn it right back up, right side up again. But Regina, this is some things that are changing for you, and you can see this inner conflict, right? Am I a horse? Am I a giraffe? Am I a zebra? What is going on in here? And so this is this chaos that's going on inside of ourselves. But it's when it comes in upside down in this protection position, it's reminding you that it's already happening, and it's happening for your highest good. So it's important we don't just give up and go, okay, whatever is going to happen. We stay in the game, but know that the things that are happening for you, Regina, these changes, these shifting tides, are for your highest and best good. And the other thing that I want to point out here is that this card number is 33, okay? So this is 33. 33 for me has always been, look, anytime we have numbers that are repeating, we know they're angel numbers. But one of the things I love about the threes is, for me, that has always been about angelic support, about angel wings, the 33 number. So you have the threes, and I'm not going to do this right, but you have the threes, and if you put them like, imagine this is a 3, right, and then this is a 3, and you have these two threes that are together, and when they open up to make 33, it's like these angel wings that you are surrounded and supported by that energy, by that love. So I see these 33s, and 4 is, 4 is the same, because for me it's like 4 legs of the table, four legs of a chair. That shows you're on the right path, you're on stable ground, you're being supported. But 33 is about the angels going, okay, we've got you. We are opening up. We are putting that position behind you. We are supporting you like those angel wings. And so, Regina, even though it feels a little chaotic right now, just know that things are falling into place. They have to fall apart before they can fall into place, right? So we take all the what do we, we have to break it before you can put it back together, right? So this is where we are, but it's not a bad thing, okay? It's not a bad thing. Things are happening for your benefit. Just trust that. Okay. All right. Hope that is helpful for you, new friend. Belinda, absolutely. Hello, Karen. Hello. Oh, good, Regina. I'm so glad. All right. And just as a quick reminder to anybody who might be watching that is a spammer, as soon as you start talking to people, making comments, we're going to ban you. So please just leave now in case you are a spammer. If you are not a spammer, we are super happy that you are here. So Alana, you ask. That's all you got to do is you got to just ask. So also, just because of ethics, I don't come into someone's energy without permission. So if you would like a card, just ask. So Belinda is going to be next. And then Regina, you are so welcome, my new friend. So Belinda, this is going to be, this card is Poised. And I love this card. And I'm going to show it to you in a second. It's 48. This card, Poised, is 48. So 8 and 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Again, angel number with 3. What did I just do? Okay, so Belinda, this is Poised. Look, she is ready to jump. She is ready to fly. She is ready to just get up in there. I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring your best. Be confident. Be willing to go forward. Be willing to shine. Belinda, this is your opportunity. The moment is now for you to jump out in the front of leadership and following your heart and bringing your passion to others. The things that fill you with joy will also fill others with joy. And so, Belinda, this is the time you are poised for greatness. You are poised on the precipice of love and achievement and accomplishment and sharing the wonder of you with others. And so this is the time, the thing you've been waiting for. Is it right time? Is it right time? Do I go forward? Yes, 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 yes. Right now, yes. Okay. So, but have a nap in the full moon time. Get organized. Make sure, okay, get you the full moon period. That is it. Like, get organized. Get in, like, today's Monday, so by Tuesday, Belinda is in action. All right, I look forward to hearing more about that. Okay. All right, so Ellen Jane. So yes, I see. Oh, look, Alexis Franklin, you're a spammer in your band. Okay, bye. We have zero tolerance for spammers. Goodbye. All right, so we did Belinda, and we're going to do Ellen Jane. Okay, and then we have Alana and Karen and Yvonne. Okay, so Ellen Jane is next. Okay, Ellen. This is Come to the Edge, card number 36. So 3 and 6 is 9. So Come to the Edge. Ellen. This is, where'd you go? Ellen. So this is, the time is also right for you to take your leap, and it is about letting go of those things that have been weighing you down. Letting go of all the rocks and the baggage and the emotional, whatever things we might still be carrying that no longer serve us. I've been trying to be personally in my time of like letting things out of my house that I no longer need. I want to tell you that today I even stopped to have second thoughts about throwing out one of those little, we used to take instant cameras to weddings and parties and stuff, not instant cameras, but little cameras. We put them on the tables and people would take the cameras, and you would take the cameras to the drugstore and they would develop your pictures, right? So I have this from 2009. This little camera that had a little fun thing on it because it was from a party I went to, and I was like, oh, that was so fun. It's a camera. I have to go get the film developed. But even when I went to throw it out, I'm like, really? I should keep this. And then I was like, wait a minute. What? So, Ellen, let go of the stuff that we may be holding on to, the things that are holding you back, the things that you are thinking you still need. I've been thinking so much about all these people who have been ousted from their homes, and some had to leave like immediately with no warning and just had no opportunity to pack anything, and others had the opportunity to pack just what they could take with them. And what would you take? And that thought occurs to me over the time when we have hurricanes coming, our way in Florida. Is if we had to pack up and evacuate, what would we take? And it's not an unhealthy exercise. It can be a little overwhelming, but to really look around your home and look around your life and say, well, would I take that thing with me? Would I take that person with me? And if the answer is no, well, let it go. And we don't have to ban people from our lives. It is so accepted and safe to love people over there, right? You can love someone but not have to like welcome them into your space all the time or seek out their company. Like if you feel obligatory, like, oh, I should really call that person, and then your immediate thought is like, ugh, I really don't want to. That tells you a lot about that relationship. And so maybe that's a person you can love over there. Love them away. Love them far from you, and you can still love them, but you don't have to be part of the day-to-day experience. So this card, Ellen Jane, this is about letting go of the things that are no longer serving you and taking a really strong look at what do I really need in my life and what can I absolutely let go of, okay? So hopefully this blesses you. All right, so we have that was Ellen. So for those of you, so many new faces, hello, so many new names. So we do the cards in the order of the comments of the way that I see them. So that might not be the same order that you see them in. So please don't worry, we see you. So we have got Alana and Karen and Yvonne, and we've got Gina. I think Gina, yes, Gina. Okay. So let me say we've got. All right, and when it's your turn, just have your question or your thought of what you want your card to be about, and the cards are listening. They know. You don't have to tell the world. It's okay. So, all right, Alana, this card is by the book. This is card 11. So 1-1. We know of those 1-1s. Those twin numbers, right, that we're starting off on a new direction, we're going in the right path, we're moving forward, right? So this is embarking on a new path for Alana. And Alana, this is about staying in the course, okay? So this card is about honoring the traditions, honoring the direction, make sure that you're staying in the right direction, that you are not, oh, Ellen, that's so great, that you are not trying to cut corners, that you are moving forward in the way that you know is doing honor to those who've come before you, that it does honor to your heart, does honor to your spirit guides, honor to the work that you're trying to do. So Alana, this is just about integrity, absolutely, but just knowing that you are absolutely on the right path, you are following and standing on the shoulders of those who've come before you, standing on the shoulders of giants who have paved ways for you. So making sure that you are acting in integrity as you're going forward, because you're clearly on the right path, and that you are going in the right direction, and you have all of that love and support of those that came before you that are with you. So just make sure that you do it the right way, okay? That you are living your life and you are acting in your capacity from a place of integrity, okay? All right, so awesome. All right, so hello, Alana. Okay, Karen Fisher, and then Yvonne will be next. Okay, hello. All right, Karen Fisher. All right, Karen. Oh, what a fun card. All right, Unfinished Symphony. So this is card 10. So this is Unfinished Symphony for Karen. And this is about making sure that you are staying true to your heart, staying true to your path, staying in harmony of what is calling from your heart, what's calling from your spirit, not worrying so much about finishing the tasks that you think you're supposed to do and that creative procrastination that can come, but rather doing the things that you really want to do. Oh, look, are you? Okay. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, the way the text came in, I thought it was a spammer. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this comment, so hold that line. Okay, so where we were with, sorry, I thought it was a spammer, so it caught my attention. So this is making sure, Karen, that you are, we're with Karen, yes? Was I with Karen? So making sure that you are staying true to your heart, staying true to the things that are in your soul, doing the things that are going to bring you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment, because those are the things that will bring success, and rather than doing the things that you are feeling like, oh, I'm supposed to do. Now, I'm not talking about a job. I'm talking about like if you need to put food on your table. A lot of people are working a job while they're doing other things because they need to pay the bills while they're still, building a new business or, building a new adventure or whatever it is. So making sure that you are staying true to the things in your heart and not letting those things sit on the shelf and be dusty. Okay? All right. You are welcome. You are welcome. All right, so Yvonne. Okay, we've got Yvonne and then Vicky. All right, Yvonne. Okay, and I see Gina too. All right, Yvonne. So this is Chopwood. So this card is 42, so 4 and 2 is 6. This is, don't forget to do your part. Okay, don't forget to do your part of the work. This is, Yvonne, this is about the things that we want. We can, pray and manifest and do the cups rituals and rub our crystals together and all the things. We still have to do our part. We still have to do the work. I love the saying that, God feeds the birds, but he doesn't put the food in the nest. We have to get off our butt and we have to do our part. So do what's in front of you. And this is interesting because it really connects into the card that was before we have to do the part that's in front of us, doing our work, not doing someone else's work, doing the things that are really going to help move us forward, not just the stuff that we think we're supposed to do. So doing the stuff that's really actually going to move you forward, doing your own work, finish your task, staying in your lane, okay? So this becomes really important about staying in your lane, that you're going in the right direction, but if you want to actually achieve the goal, you're going to have to make sure that you're not trying to fix everybody else along the way. Stay in your lane, okay? It's not about ignoring what's going on out there, it's just staying in your lane, knowing that if it's not for me to handle, other people are going to handle stuff, that we don't have to do everything and be everything to everybody, because when we do that, we don't do our work, okay? So that is for you. All right, so hello, a card for Kimmy, and then we're going to get to Mairead. Did I say that right, Mairead? So let me know if I said that right, and we'll see if you feel happy for your house. So, all right, and then we're going to go over to Gina. So we've got Kimmy. Haven't seen you in a while. Happy to see you. Truth be told, Kimmy, 14. Truth be told. Okay, so what are you not looking at, Kimmy? What are you not seeing? What are you not wanting to see? That there's more that's going on than you are. So there's a difference between staying in your lane and putting on blinders, okay? We stay in our lane, we do our work, right? We stay in our spot, and then we have blinders on. We are not looking at what's going on around us. So, Kimmy, this is about what are you not either being willing to see about what's going on around you, or what is it that you're not letting others who are close to you to be able to see about you, that allowing the truth, your true authentic self to be seen, and allowing the truth of the situation to come out is going to be really important for you. It's really going to be empowering for you. You don't have to hide yourself, but also look a little deeper for things that may be being hidden from you as well. That things that are going on are more than what they seem, okay? Oh, makes sense? Excellent. I'm so glad. I am so glad. All right, so we're going to, Stacy, I'm going to ask you to hold, please, and we're going to go across to Gina on Instagram, who's been waiting for a minute, and then we're going to come back to Mairead and Stacy, my friend Stacy, who had a fantastic time, it looks like, on the cruise with John Holland and her name just went right out of my head. Fabulous people. Fabulous people. All right, Gina. That's going to bug me, Stacy. That's going to bug me. I know. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So, Gina, this is the yin card. And we just saw the yang card a couple minutes ago, but this is coming in upside down for you. So this is also card number 2. So right at the beginning of that journey, right? So this is about slowing down and just taking a breath. Okay, and so Gina, but this is because it's coming in upside down for you. Because it's coming in upside down for you, this is about going. Don't take your foot off the gas. Is what I'm hearing. But going in the right direction. Okay, I want to say this how it's being given to me, Gina. is, and I try not to be too like gender whatever specific, but this talking about man up. Okay, they're talking about man up, about stepping into your power and not shying away from stepping into your power. Okay, stepping into your power, stepping into your Mars energy, stepping into that like I got this energy, and not being afraid to stand up for self and being able to stand in your own power. Okay, so this is what's coming through for you about this particular card. Is it isn't about slowing down, but it is about stepping up in and owning your power, owning that space. So you are welcome. So glad that it makes sense for you. All right. So, hi, Robin. Welcome, welcome. So, we're going to do Mairead. It's got a house, just 1 bedroom. 2 bedroom would be better for me. Do think, hold on next year. Do feel happy. This new house. Do see love, life. Meet someone new. Think, told my ex engaged to. Went, throw in old house. Got on neighbor. Told him, see, reaching back to me as mate. Don't think he back with me. Okay, I'm not understanding, and I apologize for that, but I'm not understanding. So if you want to try and clarify that, we'll come back and try and do a message there for Mairead. So we're going to do Stacy, and then we'll get Robin. All right, Stacy. Oh, that's going to bug me. I'll have to look it up afterwards. Stacy, this is a leg up, card 34, but it also comes in upside down. And so this is just a reminder for you to step in. Also, this kind of goes with what I was talking about with Gina for a second ago, about stepping in, and this is like fake it till you make it. This is a leg up. This is allowing other people to help you, that you're growing into the new levels, right? We have new level, new devil, that you're stepping into new power, you're stepping into a new place, and don't say no to those opportunities just because it may feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm not ready yet. Yeah. Just step up, step in, allow yourself to step in, allow yourself to have that assist from someone else. If someone else is giving you an opportunity to say, oh, here you have this opportunity, and be like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Yes, you are. Because we grow into those things. So we grow into those things. You may not feel like maybe it's not the right fit, but give yourself the opportunity to try it on, to see. Don't judge too quickly like, oh, that is or it isn't for me. Yes, listen to intuition, but give yourself the opportunity to try it out, to try out new things, because it feels like that there is a place for you in this a leg up, to be able to step into a new space, a new position, a new opportunity, to be able to say, let me put on this outfit and see how this feels, and if it feels right, I'm going to stay, and if it doesn't, I'm going to gracefully exit and say, thank you for this opportunity. But there's something about stepping into this, DC, that allows you to expand in an unexpected way. Okay, so that's the leg up card, but again, it comes in upside down for you, so we want to make sure that we are giving ourselves the opportunity to explore new avenues and new outlets to bring light, because I know Stacey is a really strong light bringer. So, all right, we're going to go with Robin, and then I think we may have to wrap it up. So we're going to do Robin. Welcome, Robin. And this is the Observer card, 49. So this is 13. So 4 and 9 is 13, and then that's 1 and 3 is 4. So 4 is a great number about support and being on the right platform, being in the right place, about being supported, spiritually supported, Robin. But this is also about watching what's going on around you and choosing your next steps carefully, about knowing that you are not allowing yourself to be distracted by the fluffy and the shiny, to stay the course, to stay in the direction that you're going, just to take a minute to look around and go, okay, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Does this feel like what I'm supposed to be doing? Not to be distracted, but also to check in with self, to say, okay, is this the right space for me? Is this where things are? Does this feel right? Am I staying in my lane? Am I going in the right direction? So this is the Observer card, which is not about sitting on the sidelines, looking around and watching the world pass by. It's very much about looking at where am I and where am I going and what am I doing and is this the right way for me, and not being distracted by the shiny that or the noise that's going on around you. So hopefully that makes some sense for Robin. All right, so we're going to pull one more card for the collective. It will be, a jumper. So we're going to pull a card for the collective for us to be able to finish our time together and kind of close it out. And this is the Fates. This is card number 17. So this is 1 and 7 is 8. So this is, oh good, Robin, I'm so glad. So this is the Fates. This reminds us that we are not alone, that we are surrounded by love. It doesn't always feel like it when we turn on the news and we just like, oh gosh, it's really very loud and scary out there. But this reminds us that the Fates have got us, that the Fates have us, and that we are surrounded. Look, she's hugging herself. She's got stars and light all around her, that we are so much more supported than we think that we are, and that our job is to trust in them, to know that they have got us, and that their whole purpose is to help support and lift and protect and keep us in alignment, that we are here to experience the things, that we are of them, that we have come here to experience things, so that when we go back to source, we go back to light, we are bringing more wisdom, knowledge, and joy and love and experience into that collective, so that we are helping to evolve the soul world, the spirit world, even if we may not necessarily be helping to evolve the spirit world down here so much. So we do that what we can, and this is where we started today with our energy, is that we start with doing what we can to bring light to our corner of the world, to act with love and light and compassion in our space, so that we are spreading. Oh look, you're a tarot. Yeah, you're banned. Banned. Bye. Okay. So our job is to, sorry, some of those messages, the spammers are getting a little creative. Our job is to fill our corner of the world with love and light and compassion and joy and gratitude, and that is resonating out into the rest of the world. It may not feel like it may not seem like it, but underneath, my son has a t-shirt that says, I may look lazy, but on a molecular level I'm very busy. And I think that that's really where we are right now. Is right now it's really loud and scary and unsettled out there in the world. But on a molecular level, there's a lot of really good stuff happening. So hang on to that. Bonnie, I did skip you. I didn't see your request. And so I do apologize. I'm so glad you were able to come back. So let's get you a card right away. So, and then we'll finish up where we were with the Fates. And so this is Fork in the Road, Bonnie. So this is number 13. Boy, 3 has been around a lot today. So 13, so 3 and 1 is 4. So you've heard me talk about 4 before. The 4 legs of the chair is super supportive of the universe and all of that. And so Bonnie, this is Fork in the Road, and this is allowing you to make some choices and some decisions for you. That this is, reminding you that there's no wrong way, right? There's no wrong way. If you go this way, you go that way. There's nothing that people are like, oh, I messed up, I got delayed, or I went backwards, or Fork in the Road reminds you that you have choices, that you can choose to go one way or the other, that there's not a wrong way, there's not a wrong decision. So stay true to you, stay true to yourself, stay true into your heart, your intuition, and connection with spirit and your guides. You cannot make a wrong decision. You cannot make a wrong way. Okay, everything that we're doing is always moving us forward, right? You've heard me talk about Jeremy Bearimy before. If you take a pen, if you know how to write in cursive and you wrote the name out, Jeremy Bearimy, you know how the loops of the letters, it goes backwards, but you have to go backwards in order to go forwards. And so even when it feels like we're going backwards, I promise you we're still going forward. So Fork in the Road reminds you that you have choices, but you also have agency. You have the ability to make those decisions that are right for you, and that there is not a wrong decision. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. And this is really good advice for everyone. So I think that's a great place for us to stop. I will remind you that we will close the comments as soon as we're finished. comment today because we want to make sure we're not putting you at risk or exposing you to the spammers that can come in and comment. So we will turn off the comments as soon as we're done. Also, there is a sale, a Cyber Monday sale. So if you've been wanting to get a reading with me, you can DM me and I'll get your payment information. We're doing 15% off for readings today. So if you buy them today, and then you have till whenever you want to schedule it with me. So enjoy. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. And remember, we're coming into the end of the year. Take some time to take stock of you and what you did and how the year went, good, bad, and otherwise. Nothing's really bad. Positive, and places where we grew and what went well and maybe what didn't go according to plan, and what kind of things do we want to set ourselves up for the new year. So it's a good time for some introspection. Enjoy. Have this great hibernation time of this full moon. But remember, the full moon, 48 hours. Come on out. Let's go back to work. Help fixing the world. Have a great week. Have a great night. We'll see you next Monday.